Hello everybody. If this face reveal shocked any of you, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, which means the beard and the, looking like a Yu-Gi-Oh player is going to be there. But I don't really give a fuck. I'm here to talk to you about the upcoming ban list. A thing that every Yu-Gi tuber and their mother just rinses the ever-loving shit out of. And I'm here to give you a bit more of a blunt opinion about what I think Konami may or may not do, and just a little update on the future of the channel. Now, as for the June ban list, it's due, I believe, at the start of June. It's due in a couple of weeks or within that time frame. And there are a few issues that a lot of players are bringing up. So firstly is Adamancipator and the fact that Block Dragon is enabling all of their shit, 3 searches, you got the protection, you've got pretty much everything there. I personally agree with this decision. If they don't ban it, maybe a hit to 1, they still want to be able to sell Adamancipator as a deck, and players probably are going to be less likely to buy into Adamancipator even, at the high price it's at now. We're in isolation, and it's online tournaments. It's definitely making its presence felt. I can't argue with that, but at the same time, like, what makes you think that with everything that's going on, Konami's actually going to drop a ban list? I mean, they've got to keep the customer base happy, right? They've got to do everything in their power to keep everyone happy and keep everyone playing the game, and people aren't going to want to carry on playing the game unless they release a ban list. So even though I'm slightly dubious that they will release a ban list, as I think they'll release this ban list, but I don't think it's going to be out as quickly as people think. A lot of Yu-Gi tubers have been calling for Dragon Buster Destruction Sword to be hit on this upcoming ban list. I don't think it's going to be hit on this upcoming ban list, but it will probably be hit on a future ban list because it's being reprinted in Battles of Legend Armageddon. So, as well as Olion. So they want the player base to probably still be able to make, their bollocks. Either that or they'll just hit something within the combo that's completely different to Dragon Buster and Olion. Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll just screw everyone over and just be like, okay, we made the money we need to make off of Dual Overload. Let's just fucking ban Halka Fibrax, ban Union Carrier. They could do that. They can. But anyway, yeah, that's. I think Jet Synchron. It's High Tide. It got hit. It's probably the most degenerate card that synchro-based decks can use, as well as the fact that it's just Halifax combos day in, day out. You just use it as a one material and everything's just there. So yeah, potentially that I don't really see anything else getting banned outright. Maybe they might decide to hit some FTK enabler cards, but I haven't really looked into any of those, just in general. As for limits, Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernos, I think it's time. It's time for that guy to be free, definitely. I would say invoked stuff needs to be hit. If they don't hit Alistair to 1, they should hit Magical Meltdown to 1. It would seem that they have a massive hate boner for field spells and everything they do. So I'd say that they'll correlate Magical Meltdown with, being an unfair card. You search out all of your shit, your fusion summons can't be responded to, just blart everything out, which is pretty ridiculous. They're not going to hit the Eldritch engine because the Eldritch engine by itself can't really stand on its own legs. It needs something with it to be able to function. I've seen some people have a lot of success just just freaking just hammering like all of the hand traps in the known universe in there. That can work. Give it a sort of Sky Striker vibe to it. But other than that, I don't see it really living. I don't see its longevity being as much as that of Adamantipator. If they want to hit hand loops, I definitely go about the banning of Moulin Glacier, the Elemental Lord, because it's the most free card in Mermails. It's so easy to summon and search, and it's just boom, 2 cards out of your opponent's hand gone, and it's not going to be a crippling blow to Mermail, because as a competitive Mermail player myself, 9 times out of 10 you can still set up your board, and 9 times out of 10 you can still OTK your opponent through whatever they can play. Just make sure you side a bit better. It shouldn't need you to have to rip apart your opponent's hand and set up a massive board of negation just to do that. I've always loved Mermail as an OTK deck, and I will continue doing that. So yeah, other limits. I don't really think much else needs to be addressed as such. If they want to go really ham, they could limit. What's the card called? The Deskbot, the one that gets you all of the shit together, but I doubt they'll do it. Scrap Recycler. I definitely want to see Scrap Recycler limited or banned, because it's another Armageddon-like card, and they've shown in the future that if this is a card that Foolish Burial is a certain type of card, it's going to go. They might or might not hit dinosaurs due to the fact that it's so consistent now. But if they do, I'd see a potential limit to either Soul Eating Oviraptor, Miscellaneousaurus, or Fossil Dig. One of those 3 cards could potentially see a hit. I don't see that being completely out of the scope of possibility. And another banned card I'd like to see banned is Mist Valley Thunderbird. It's because of the Infinite Loop negate combo. Konami doesn't like those things, so hopefully that gets axed as well. Semi-limits. Pantheism, I am hoping gets semi-limited. Just because it's Pantheism, it's high tide that card just completely comes off the list. Necros of Unicorn as well, semi-limit it, just see how it plays out. Potentially free up some additional sort of semi-limited cards, make them go to 3. I can't remember exactly what they are at the top of the head, but just put them all to 3. And as for unlimits, I don't think there really is anything I'd like unlimited. I mean, I'd like all of the Dragon Rulers to be unlimited, but we can't have that because we're dealing with enough crap at the moment as it is, and we're not even dealing with actual tournaments, and there's still this much bollocks going around. So yeah, that's basically my 2 cents on the upcoming ban list. Let me know your comments, what you think needs to be here, what you think needs to be addressed. I've definitely missed a few things because I'm just using it off of my cranium right now. But as a quick update to what's going to be happening in the channel in the future, I'm planning on firstly getting a full Mermail deck profile up once I've got everything I need through the post. I'm planning on doing a potential video about what I can do with like all of my old common cards. I want to make a deck, a playable deck, but I can only use common cards in that deck, or rare cards or what have you, and they can't be archetypal centric, so that could be a nice little fun thing to have. Other deck profiles I have in mind for the future is Dream Mirror, Blackluster Soldier, Cyber Angel, in case anyone's interested in those. Other ritual based shenanigans. I can't do Necros because I traded away most of the stuff, but there are quite a few decks that I'd like to get up and show you guys my take on it. If you like a bit more of a comedy side of things, check out the new vampire deck profile where I just swear drunkenly into the microphone about how much I hate the Zombie World engine. Like, you don't understand how much I hate that the Zombie World engine exists. Like, you're not playing a zombie deck unless you play the Zombie World engine, because Doom King Baladrock is just... I'm going to go off on a tangent, so I won't. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been my mug, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.